If you've ever dressed up as your favourite YouTuber whilst playing Airsoft, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't already know, but the comment section is out of control, so go ahead, pop a comment down there and start learning. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed the intro to the video. Obviously it was dedicated to Daddy Garand Thumb himself. But yeah, I thought it'd be a bit fun to make some sort of intro that represents what he usually does, the way he makes videos, as well as T-Rex arms, Lucas from there. So yeah, like I say, today we're back at the mill in Wigan. Unfortunately, last week I didn't get any good footage to use from Anzio camp. Without a run cam, it makes it pointless. I'm sorry, but I don't really want the audience staring at trees and wondering what's going on. However, I am invested in a run cam, and I will be getting more content out there, hopefully in the next month or so, from outdoor places other than the mill in Wigan, because it becomes repetitive. But yeah, I'll talk to you during this video, hopefully get some few points across, but there's a lot of good content in there. Once again, thanks for tuning in. So the first objectives we were tasked with today was to go up into the refugee area, and we had to take it from the defenders who were already up there. We had to hold that for as long as possible, and if we did end up losing it, obviously the defenders could come back and take that. Myself, Steve and a couple of other lads pushing through the mine tunnel to try and get a good little counter on them.
Guy in front. Oh, guy in front. Watch it. Yeah.
I just want to expand on this clip a little bit, because although he took like a champ and he was happy with taking the hit, it just feels wrong that he didn't hit me there. He normally hits his shots when he's that close. He's a regular, so I know who he is. But I just want to emphasize to the audience who are watching it that he didn't hit me at that time, even though we were right next to each other. I thought his gun weren't shooting because I didn't even hear anything at all. Maybe he genuinely did just miss. But I'd just like to expand and just give my 2 cents on why maybe he missed. Okay, so now we've taken control of the refugee area. We've got all of our guys stuck in there, and now we're locking it down to defend. Our objective now is to hold this position until the end of the game. So after being hit and getting pushed back to respawn, I decided to flank through jungle and try and take out as many people on my way through to refugee. I even eventually get a kill on a good friend of mine.
Ah, fuck you! I don't know if that's a pube or...
Okay, we're onto the second game mode. That first one was quite short, concise and straight to the point. It was getting us warmed up for the day as it was the first one. So this one I will go ahead and let Jamie explain, because he comes over and gives a good rundown and he'd do it better than what I will.
Okay guys, so don't forget, you're not trying to move any items, you're trying to prevent them being moved. Don't touch anything, don't move anything. Your mission is to disrupt them. If you have all 3 items in, you get a win. If they have taken 1 item, okay, then you're going to get a slight win. If they've taken 2 items, it's a draw. 3 items, you've lost and you crap.
Okay, so game is live. Apart from this slip here, I hope you understand exactly what Jamie was on about. So myself and the other lads have decided to take up defensive positions in jungle and hold down, as this is where one of the bomb sites are. It's quite a slow game, so I'm going to be chopping up a lot of the clips. I'm trying to give you as much content as possible. when it came to this kill here, I believe, looking back at it, I should have mostly took the death here as he dropped the grenade round the corner. And I was just peeking over it. I was mostly in range if that wall wasn't there. So yeah, looking back at it, maybe I should have took it. So after holding the bomb in the jungle for a good while, we decided to push the enemies back even further towards the regen to give us a little bit more ground to play around with in case we need to fall back.
Guy there, Connor.
I also want to apologise to the guy who I shot there when he had his hand up. I genuinely just didn't see it during the fight, and it's not something that I like doing, is overshooting people. If I know you're dead, you're dead. So I do apologise to him. I've now looped back around onto the other side of the arena where I can get a better angle when people are coming out from the area they spawn. So I don't know where I got killed from here, but I ended up dying in an arena trying to hold them off. So now I have to head back to respawn and see where I can go from here.
I'll go in and see you.
Thank you.
Put you in there.
Oh.
You've got against fucking wallpaper.
Those weren't friendly, yeah. Shut up, I gotta move. I killed 2 of them by accident. Connor, you killed 2 friendlies then. What? Nah, I just shot them by accident. No? Really? I shot you?
So in fairness to the guy, obviously you can see he does end up taking his hit and he mustn't have felt it, which is fair enough. It happens to the best of us. We always get shot in the, whether it's the armour, the gun, somewhere that we don't feel. I'm happy when somebody says, okay, that's fine, completely acceptable. Obviously, whether he traded with me, I don't know. However, I did shoot the other guy and the other guy didn't take it, who was in the darker area. I'll try and bloom it up so you can see. I don't know whether he ended up taking it neither. But it's little things like that where I'm happy to accept, but when it's blatantly obvious, that's when it gets a little bit annoying.
Thank you.
The second to last game mode today was a capture and hold. Both teams had to capture the compound area whilst also having 3 bombs on their team. Whichever team also had the bombs, well, most bombs at the end, lost that round. So yeah, it was a bit different and a little chaotic, but the players ended up getting the grips of it by the end.
That would have been interesting.
So I know Steve is watching this right now. He must be thinking about the tactics that I can use to play against me in case he's on the other team again.
But my thought process was just seeing that Steve got hit up here. I knew he'd come back to the same spot. He always goes through little crawl holes, so I decided to play the waiting game, wait for him to come back, and I was right. So I've decided to go to the crawl hole and wait him out. I see his legs in right here, and I decided to take a step back and wait for him.
I knew you were coming back. Got him.
Now, before anybody asks, that sound from my GoPro, I did not get hit. That was just the GoPro hitting the netting. And I know some people are going, "Oh, you got hit there." No, it was just the GoPro hitting the actual netting above me.
Not again! I'm dead. Sorry. Ow.
Okay, so now we're finally on to the last game of the day, which was basically the same game as before, except we are attacking the bombs this time. So what we're planning to do is go through the middle, get the bomb down first in marketplace, then move over into jungle or mine. Okay, so my first plan of action now that the game's live is to push into marketplace and secure it for the rest of the team. I decide to hold up in the firing range and wait for unsuspecting victims to come out of either the tunnel or mine area. After successfully holding the bomb site in marketplace, it's time to now push into the back of mine and try and plant the bomb there. After successfully making a push through the tunnel, I've now successfully cleared the mine and waiting for the rest of the team to come and plant the bomb.
Look, watch that. Look.
This shot I just took for you.
Oh, fucking hell, shot from loads there.
No, you're not.
I did. We're in mine now, lad. Hurry up.
Okay, so as you see, at least one bullet hits him here. And then the next one is right on the elbow, and you see the bullet ricochet. And they're the two. Possibly that first shot may have hit him, but I know at least them hit him. And obviously the headshot to finish it off, which he takes, that's fine. The only reason obviously why I bring it up is the marshal who's there says that I didn't hit him, even though he wasn't directly looking at what was going on. And at that moment it just annoyed me a little bit, because you can't see what's going on. And I wasn't frustrated that the guy didn't take his hits, because I know who it is, he's fine. But I just didn't appreciate that the marshal was like, "No you didn't," when I know I did.
Well played, lad. Crash it. Oh, good hit. Well done. Yeah, you gotta hit me. Sorry, buddy. You okay? You okay? Don't mean that. Sorry, buddy.
For our last ditch attempt to get back into mine, myself and Adam try and push back round through jungle, through arena, and try and secure mine through that way. Okay, so that's the last game mode and last clip of the day. It was a really good day apart from that one little incident, but other than that, obviously if you can get down to the mill, get down. It's a great site run by Jason and the other marshals there. Unfortunately Jason was unwell, so the other site managers had to come and step in, but it was a great day down there, and yeah, thanks for tuning in guys. See you guys later.